I just want to concentrate on my work as a mortician. What is up, everybody? BearToast23 here to do another video game review. Let's get into it! Today we're going to be reviewing one of my all-time favorite spooky games, and that's the Mortuary Assistant. This came to us in August of 2022 and is hands down one of the best spooky games I've ever played. Now, the storyline for the Mortuary Assistant takes place in 1998 in Connecticut. Nothing good ever happens in Connecticut. This lady, there's a very vague backstory, and basically you come into the job of being a mortuary assistant. You roll up as if nothing bad can happen.
All right. Here we go.
Nothing bad ever happens in a mortuary, right? So you get to your job and your boss is there waiting to intercept you, walks you through how to do the first patient, kind of gives you a brief tutorial. The controls are pretty simple. It's just like a click and click game. Each time you're going to be given 3 different bodies to examine, and the cool thing is it's different every single time. And around the holidays, you can even dissect Santa Claus. Get back on the table. I'm not finished with you, young man. Fuck me, dude. Oh my god, don't actually fuck me. Get off me.
Christmas is ruined.
So then what it's going to do is going to run you through looking at the body, examining it for anything crazy or whatever. And if you're a normal mortuary assistant, you'd probably just be documenting these things. But for you in the game, you need to be taking note if anything's kind of spooky or like abnormal. Because your sole purpose in this game is to figure out which one of these 3 bodies is actually possessed by a demon. And if you choose the wrong person, then it's really bad.
The only way to save yourself is to banish the demon before you're too far gone.
Now, I think they did a really great job at going into detail with like what you have to do for this game. I mean, I'm not a mortuary assistant, but like I feel like I am now. And throughout the time, they do a really good job of also having creepy shit happen.
Already died, please.
Shut up, bitch! I'm working. Including audio. Definitely play this game with headphones. So it's going to briefly explain what this tablet is. I mean, there's like a lot of reading, and I don't like reading in games. But if you don't like reading at all, then this game might not be for you. But eventually, this little cabinet is going to be incredibly important for beating the game. Also, always keep one of these little pieces of paper on you at all times, because that is how you can tell if there is a demon mark around. I had very unique ways of memorizing what these symbols look like. It's an H getting stabbed in the back. We'll go through all the steps of being a mortuary assistant. Again, like spooky stuff is gonna be happening like the entire time. Did I shit my pants? Only 5 times. But you know what they say, 6 times the charm. I think the graphics are pretty decent, and of course I treated each patient with dignity and respect. Hey, get out here, Grandma. Grandpa, you join her on the floor. Yo, Adam, be packing. I never really find out who this spooky bitch is. I'm on to you, little bitch. That's disappointing. So once you get all the symbols, you're going to take it over to this tablet to make a mark, and that's what you use to expel the demon if you pick the right person. One of the very few minor critiques I would have is the items that you need to do your job as a mortuary assistant are not in the same place every time. Am I on crack? Has anyone seen eyeball caps? The fuck are these eyeball caps? Excuse me, do you have eyeball caps? I'd say the jump scares in this game are one of a kind. They got me every time. Glad that drinking adult beverages does make these games a little less scary. Once you find all the symbols, you're going to take that mark that you make in the cabinet, you're going to place it onto a body that you think is the demon.
Are you sure this is the right one?
Pretty sure. Trust me, you'll know if you got the right one. And you'll know if you did not get the right one. And this is not going to look good for future job opportunities. My first day on the job, is that normal? Let's hop on into the review. For the storyline, I give it a 7 out of 10. I think it's a very unique storyline with a good background, a good build-up. It's very unique each time that you play it. Entertainment-wise, I was entertained every single time I played this. I gave it a 7.5 out of 10 because I think that it is thoroughly scary and entertaining. Difficulty, I gave it a 2 out of 10. The tutorial does a really good job of walking you through it, and I really don't think it is that difficult of a game to figure out, although I'm not good at finding the demons, so maybe I should reconsider that. Going into the fear factor, I gave it a 5.5 out of 10. I didn't think it was the scariest game I've ever played, but I still think it did a pretty decent job at like giving you jump scares. As for replayability, length, and price, I gave it a 9 out of 10. The replayability value is so high, I think you could play this over and over. The length is decent and long enough that you could worry about it ending in 30 minutes into your stream. And then as for the price, I believe it's going for about $10 on Steam right now. I think I paid 20 for it. Either way, worth every penny. It's a great game that you should definitely play. And finally, the question that I'll ask after every review is, do I regret buying this? Absolutely not. This game was amazing. I would definitely buy it again. Thanks for tuning in, and if you can tolerate hearing things like this, formaldehyde, I hardly know her. You should give me a follow on Twitch. I'm live every Monday through Thursday, 8:30 p.m. EST. Bye-bye now.